Hello, why's that? I'm not doing that all happy because today is not the day to be happy. Today is September 11th, 2010, 9/11, and I just wanted to make this video to commemorate the 2,996 people who died. That is an overwhelming amount, you know, and I mean, I could barely remember anything about this day. The only thing I can remember about this day, because I mean, shoot, in 2001, I was three in 2001. The only thing I can remember is looking at the TV and seeing two towers burning. That's all I can remember, for seriously. All I can remember is something about like a whole bunch of news people were freaking out and there was buildings, you know, so like, okay, what, did they just build a building or something? You know, what's going on? You know, what's so freaky, you know? So I'm going to read a little Wikipedia section on this day just to commemorate the people. So I looked up September 11th attacks, and I decided that I would just read the whole passage so that we could, you know, commemorate this amazing attack. And there's about to be a mosque built a block away from that site. That just takes my giblets and twists them, my friend. I don't know about you, but that pisses me off. Jeez. Oh, by the way, did you hear how President Obama on the news just maybe a minute or two ago, he did not say that there was going to be a mosque built, but he also said, just a little smart, quick remark, he remarked that there is a church just a little bit away from the Pentagon where everyone can practice their religion. Well, yeah, well, so you're telling me, I mean, I'm not Islamophobic at all. No, I'm not racist, I'm not Islamophobic. No. No. So I'm just gonna read this little passage here, and then we'll be done with this video. So here we go. The September 11th attacks, often referred to as September 11th or 9/11, were a series of coordinated suicide attacks by Al-Qaeda upon the United States on September 11th, 2001. On that morning, 19 Al-Qaeda terrorists hijacked 4 commercial passenger jet airliners. The hijackers intentionally crashed 2 of the airliners into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City, killing everyone on board, and many others working in the buildings. Both buildings collapsed within 2 hours, destroying nearby buildings and damaging others. The hijackers crashed a 3rd airliner into the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia, just outside of Washington, D.C. The 4th plane crashed into a field near Shanksville in rural Pennsylvania after some of its passengers and flight crew attempted to retake control of the plane, which the hijackers had redirected towards Washington, D.C. There were no survivors from any of the flights. The death toll of the attacks was 2,900. Hold on one second. You know what, we're going to make that number 2,985, because I'm not going to include the 19 monsters. I mean 2,087. I'm not going to include those monsters that did that. 2,987. The overwhelming majority of casualties were civilians, including nationals of over 70 countries. In addition, there was at least 1 secondary death. Wow. One person was ruled by a medical examiner to have died from lung disease due to exposure from dust from the World Trade Center's collapse. The United States responded to the attacks by launching the War on Terror. It invaded Afghanistan to depose the Taliban, who had harbored al-Qaeda terrorists. The United States also enacted the USA Patriot Act. Many other countries also strengthened their anti-terrorism legislation and expanded law enforcement powers. Some American stock exchanges stayed closed for the rest of the week following the attack and posted enormous losses upon reopening, especially in the airline and insurance industries. The destruction of billions of dollars worth of office space caused serious damage to the economy of Lower Manhattan. That's the exact same place where the mosque is going to be built, Lower Manhattan. And the economy is even worse in Lower Manhattan. The damage to the Pentagon was cleared and repaired within a year, and the Pentagon Memorial was built adjacent to the building. The rebuilding process had started on the World Trade Center site. In 2006, a new office tower was completed on the site of the 7 World Trade Center. The new One Trade Center is currently under construction at the site end at 1776 feet. That is not a coincidence. They did that on purpose, and they admitted that. That is going to be the World Trade Center. That is the new World Trade Center. But no one will ever forget the old ones. The originals. The first. You know, so as for the Pentagon, that's pretty big too. I mean, because the Pentagon, they're pretty big. And, one second. The new One World Trade Center is currently under construction at the site end at 1776 feet. Upon completion in 2013, it will become one of the tallest buildings in North America. 3 more towers were originally expected to be built between 2007 and 2012 on the site. Ground was broken for the Flight 93 National Memorial on November 8, 2009, and the first phase of construction is expected to be ready for the 10th anniversary of the attacks on September 11, 2011. Thank you for listening, and God bless the families of the people who died. And there you go right there. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Let this not be forgotten, because it will not be, and it better not be nationalized, because this is not a day to be celebrated or traditionalized, or, you know, something that should be remembered for a celebration. You know, this is something that you should act grief, you know, sorrow, regret, remorse. This is not a day that should be nationalized. This day belongs to America, not a calendar. That's pretty much it. Oh, I'm getting a haircut sometime soon. Forgot to tell you that. So, night vision goggles in the back. So, I will see you guys later. And do not forget this day. This is a very mournful day. And I'm quite a politics guy, because all I hear on the news is just mosque, Obama, World Trade Center, economy, Obama is like completely corrupt. And of course that's Fox News. You know, that's Fox. You know, that's what Fox is. So pretty much that's all I hear on Fox too, is just either some big story about someone who's in the White House, or Ground Zero Mosque, or the economy, or Obama. And that's all I hear, pretty much, you know. And this week, I'm Greta Van Susteren. On this week, we have a special, Mr. Obama was just interviewed by CNN. Now, of course, that's all I hear. You know, just Obama, 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 Obama. That's all it's about. Obama, Obama. No Obama. I can see November. Jeez. I got that from him. That's not mine, because if he'll see that, he'll be like, hey. So, yeah, I got that from Michael. He's a big politic guy, too. I am a conservative Republican, and I personally, I do like the Tea Party movement, but I'm not a part of it, because one thing, I'm like way too young, so I probably would be a part of it, but I don't know that much about it. I'm a fan of Sarah Palin, and I'm a fan of, if I would have voted at 2008, I would have voted for either Huckabee or McCain, you know, because, you know, either way, it was going to make history. You know, you would have had either the oldest white man, you would have had the first black man, or the first woman to be in office. Either way you split the pie, it was going to be amazing. It would have made history. First African American president. You know, he screws everything up. You know, because he didn't even know what he was getting into, man. No one even knew about Barack Obama, Senator Barack Obama. No one even knew about him. He was just a new guy, you know? He was that one guy that just walked into the classroom in 2008, you know, like, hey everybody, I'm Barack Obama. I'm gonna go in for president, and I'm gonna get presidency, and I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do whenever I get there. Jeez, you know? And, you know, he always acts like he's running for the campaign again. Have you ever looked, every time he talks, he's like, and this is going to be a day that we will never forget. Wow! Yeah! Good, I got it. You get something whispered in his ear, you know, because he's talking to someone like, and this must go without regret. This is going to be a day that will always be remembered, and it shall always be remorsed. Wow, yeah. Jeez, like he's always acting like he's going for campaign again. You're president, Mr. Obama. Can I just tell you that? Just look me in the freaking face, I can tell you, you're president! Oh, by the way, I'm not on the computer all the time. I'm actually on a walk or Modern Warfare 2. So yeah, I've got a lot of time on my hands. But I won't be having any more time in 2 days because I'm going to school in those days. So that reminds me too, I gotta peace out.